Hello, and welcome to LEGO 2K Drive. Today I'm going to be showing you 11 cars that I've made in the garage, 9 of which are downloadable through the Creators Hub, and 10 of which are based on real cars. And let's go to the garage where you can see my probably very highly accurate cars. And I'll be tackling these and showing these cars based on their popularity in the Creators Hub. And the first car I'm going to be showing you is the Rivian Pickup. Here I was afraid of intellectual property infringements, so I just named it EV Pickup. And here I'll just test drive it. And you can probably hear in the background this weird sort of vibrating noise. That's the 1950 UFO sound, and I found that makes for really good noises for EVs because you can't really use the combustion engine noises for them. And here I'll show you how fast it is and how it handles. I made 3 trucks, and this is on the lighter side. And at first, when I made the GMC Sierra, and it was a really heavy truck. So I made the Toyota Tacoma, which ended up being much lighter, and I made this truck by duplicating it from the Tacoma and changing the designs on the front and back and changing the colors. So you might notice some little designs on both cars that seem very similar, and that's because they're identical. And actually now I'm going to show you the Tacoma. The Toyota Tacoma, next on my list. It's the also one of the least popular in the Creators Hub. I have a feeling the Rivian is not that popular because they didn't call it a Rivian, so no one really knows to select it. And yes, it is very similar to the Rivian, it's just red. And it has the normal combustion engine sound, as it is not an EV. And next I'll be showing you the heavy truck, the GMC Sierra. And this one is actually surprisingly my most popular car my most popular pickup truck in the Creators Hub. And it's huge, as you can see, and it just handles pretty well. And I use, I think, the fast molasses stats because without it, this thing it's like a tank, and it goes like very slow, and it's even really slow here actually. But I think there's actually benefits to a heavy car because I heard one of those little those little tips that tell you what to do with your cars, and it said that it does higher melee damage when it's heavier. And next, moving out of the pickup truck zone, another car that should have been more popular. And this one actually has the world record for the fastest acceleration time of all cars. It's the 2024, maybe it's going to come out in 2025. Who really knows? It's the Tesla Roadster. And here I do not use the same stats that I used for previous cars. I mostly use the fast molasses stats, and that one really does not focus on acceleration. It actually takes out a lot of the acceleration. So, and you can hear the EV sound again. I use different stats that make it accelerate better. So it's not the fastest, but it does accelerate really great. It doesn't handle the best yet either. Next on my list is a Formula One car, and this was actually my most popular car for a very long time. And here it's called F1 Car 2 because it's the second version of a Formula One car that I made. And this one is actually the first ever car that I made in LEGO 2K Drive on the first day that I got it. So it really needed a lot of improvement, so I present to you the F1 car, the F1 Car 2. And this one goes really fast because it's really light, but it doesn't have the highest melee damage, you can probably assume, because it's so light. And my next car, getting into my Corvettes, it's actually really funny because they lined up perfectly where my next few popular cars are all Corvettes, except for the most popular one. So my least popular Corvette is the E-Ray, and this is a new car actually, so I'm not very surprised that it's not that popular, but it was actually my most popular Corvette for a while, so we'll see how it drives. This car as well being a hybrid car, I use the 1950 UFO sound, so it's veering off from other supercars as it's a hybrid. You can actually hear the hybrid sound. Corvettes are probably the cars I spent most on. Corvettes are really my dream cars, so I really want C8 Stingray. This one has blue, and I did really mostly distinguish each Corvette by their color. And the next Corvette I'll be showing you is the C8 Stingray. This one, I spent a little bit extra time on it, just because it has a few different things that are significant to build that are different from the Zo6 and the E-Ray. And this one utilizes my favorite engine sound. It's really satisfying to listen to. I think this one is a super hugger. You can get this in Unky's Emporium. I'm not sure if there's any other way to get it, so if you're offline, sorry. But if you download this car, actually, if you're offline you can, but if you download this car, you can use the sound, but only on this car, not on your own cars. And what I really like is how loud it is even when you're not moving. So you can actually hear the cylinders going up and down. And my next car is the most popular Corvette that I've made, the Zo6. And those of you who know about Corvettes would realize why it's that popular. And as you can see, I did make the wing on the back black. So it's a nice orange color, and this usually means you have a really fast car. Well, that's what I've noticed at least. And this one has another really nice engine sound that I used to use for all my cars until I bought the Super Hugger. But I needed to make this one distinct from the Stingray, as it's actually a whole nother level in its power. So I used the Bass Wrangler instead of the Super Hugger. And it's really not as loud when you're not moving. You probably can't hear anything right now, actually. And next is my most popular car, and anyone who is a nerd as I am about cars would understand that why it's the most. And that is the Lamborghini Huracan. This one I did spend a very long time on it as well, and it uses the fast molasses stats. I'm not even sure what engine sound this one is, but it sounds beautiful. And it took a long time to sort of sculpt out the front on this thing. And its Lamborghinis have their own really distinct shape, so that might be why this is so popular, because it's really recognizable for what it is. And my next two cars are actually are not available to download because I don't have PlayStation Plus, and I was only able to submit those cars because of a weekend when PlayStation allowed you to play online for free. Now this is a car that you probably don't know about because it's not a super sports car. It's a Toyota Mirai. It's a hydrogen-powered car. So this one also has that special EV sound. And I only spent like 30 minutes on this one, so it doesn't look the best. But those of you who know about this car would know that it's the old one is really ugly. Really, really ugly car. But the new one is just really nice. I tried to focus less on speed in this one and acceleration, even though it is actually a very nice acceleration on the car. Because it's really more, it's an everyday car, so I tried to focus more on the handling and the health. I don't even remember what stats I used, maybe like a wall. That thing is pretty ridiculous. And the last car we'll be showing you is, I guess it's the most similar to a dragster in its shape. I call it a high horsepower because I think it's a really cool name. So, you can see these massive golden pipes, this V8 engine, which I actually like to show. It looks really nice. And on the dragster base, it's called L Dragon. The back wheels are automatically smaller than the front, so it really just does that work for you to help you envision what you want to make. I think this one as well has the super hugger noise. Yeah, you can really hear it. So here I'm in the Creators Hub, right? And if you want to download my cars, you just want to go to Filters. And this is in the Browse section, as you can see on the top. You want to search by 2K Player. And I'm going to you want to search Cool Jedi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then here you'll see there's a little suggestion if you typed it exactly. You want to select that. And then this is sort of optional, but you can go to, depending on how you want to sort them, you want to go to Downloads. I like to go descending to see how popular my cars are. And here you can see all my cars, and it's the same as downloading anything else. For example, if I wanted to download this is a sort of a weird car. I don't know why I'd want to download it. Let's do this one. This little pixel Mario. So if you want to be a fat pixelated guy driving down the road, all you need to do is hold down X to download the vehicle, and you got it. And now you downloaded it. And if you want to download my cars, you just do the exact same thing. And there's one more car that I want to mention. It wasn't created by me, but it's the Koenigsegg Jesko. And this is the literal most popular car in the Creators Hub. But in real life, it has the record for the fastest mile per hour time, or speed. It actually clocked at whopping 330 miles per hour. So, unfortunately, it doesn't go that fast in the game, which is kind of a disappointment. But if you want to download this, this is a really good car to download. And I hope you download my cars. And until next time.